Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Stephen T and I am a makeup artist here in New York and clearly here on YouTube. In today's video, I had a bit of a sweet tooth and hopped on over to Beauty Bakerie. We have several products here, quite a few lips, concealer, foundation, setting powder, you name it, it's here. We're trying it on, we're gonna wear it, we're gonna have a little taste test here. So if that has piqued your interest, by all means, preheat your oven first. Keep on watching and let's get to blending. First up in my Beauty Bakerie taste test video, I have the Instabake Aqua Glass Foundation. The shade I grabbed was 327N. I am hoping it is going to match and hopefully not be too light because I feel like my skin has gotten a little bit warm as it's been pretty hot over here in New York right now. So let's just see. We got a little pump. All right, looks a little bit light, but we're just gonna see what happens. Let me show you how I'm going to apply it. To apply the Instabake Aqua Glass Foundation, I grabbed a carton of their blending eggs. Really cute. I think it's genius. I mean, beauty sponges typically look like eggs anyway. Just gonna open it up for you guys. See, they're kind of all just thrown in there. Literally looks like a carton of eggs. I got the black excellence. I wanted to get the colorful ones or even the nude brown ones where they were sold out. This is what it looks like. Pretty firm, but also squishy, which I definitely like. We're gonna grab some foundation and get this stuff on. Let's see if it works. At first glance, it does look a little bit light, but it's blending in. So I am a little excited and we're gonna see what the finished product is. I am noticing the coverage is a bit more on the light medium kind of side. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I do feel like I have to build it a little bit, and on my forehead it does look a little light. Just gonna grab some more and keep blending. Foundation is on. I loved the feel of the blending egg for sure. I think it did a really great job just bouncing and blending everything in. The Instabake Aqua Glass Foundation itself, color-wise, I do feel it's a little bit light. This will probably be a bit more my shade up fall, leading into winter kind of shade, because right now I can definitely tell I need to bronze and really just warm everything up, especially on my forehead. Either way, I do really like it. It feels nice, and for a dewy finish foundation, which is something I do not go for, I am oily, I like matte. I like it so far. We'll see how it wears, of course. It's actually going to be 90 today, so it might just melt. Who knows? We're going to keep going. Next up is concealer, and I have the Fun Intended Concealer in the shade I Choose Me. Now, we have a bit of an issue here. This is where I have a bit of a problem buying complexion products online. Same thing with contact lenses. It's always badly photoshopped, and what you see is not always what you're going to get. Yes, I am a graphics artist, so I can say that. The shade, I'm actually looking at it on my Surface Pro right here. I Choose Me looks a bit richer on screen, and in photo, even the model they depicted wearing it looks like me complexion wise, but this looks really pale. So I am definitely worried that it's going to be a draggy kind of highlight on me. We're still going to use it. We're still going to try it. It's not a fault in the product. It's a fault on whoever designed that page. They need to fix that. So be cautious. I personally do want to just buy directly from beautybakerie.com. So for future reference, I will go to my local Ulta and look at complexion products in person and write down the shades I think would work and then just order it directly through them. That way I don't have this kind of situation happen again. But either way, we're going to map it out and get it on. Here we are with the Fun Intended. I do love the little wand here. Nice and pointed. We're going to mark the territory as usual. And yeah, that's a little bit on the lighter side, but it's all right. If it blends, we're good to go. And I can always mix the foundation into it just to get the right shade. It's not a big deal. I can make it work. One pull and I marked my usual territory. So that's a plus. Little goes a long way, which is great because she's kind of tiny. Here we go. Also, I do want to point out the concealer itself does have a dewy finish. So if you're combination oily or just oily in general like me, be a little bit weary. You may want to really set her down. I will say in my mirror and even here on camera, it doesn't look crazy. It doesn't look dramatically lighter than the rest of me. But then again, I also do have a lighter foundation on. So maybe that's balancing it out. It's all right. We're just gonna finish it up here. Actually, I'm gonna finish it up off camera. You guys already know the drill. The Fun Intended concealer is laid down. Next up, I'm gonna jump in with the ever popular Flower translucent setting powder. The shade I got, did I get oat? I wanted oat. What did I get? I did get oat, thankfully. It was sold out the last time I tried to get it, but I did get oat. So we're just going to set everything in the center and then lay down the war zone because we don't know how the palette's going to perform, if there's going to be fallout and all that. The Flower translucent setting powder in the shade Oak is laid down. I buffed away my forehead, my nose, my lip, and all that, and I have everything ready for the eyeshadow palette. The powder does feel very fine, very soft, but I did notice when I dusted off, especially here and my forehead, that there was some kind of a, like, remnants, like definitely a white-ish kind of look to those parts of my skin, so hopefully that does just kind of fade away and melt into the skin, because I'm concerned with maybe in photography we may get some flashback, but we'll see. We're gonna move right along, and next up is the Proof is in the Pudding eyeshadow palette. Ready for the reveal? And here she is, the Proof is in the Pudding eyeshadow palette. Really, really cute. I know it's a neutral, don't come for me, but the other palette that I wanted was sold out and I had to get something for this video, so bear with me. We're gonna have some fun with it. I'm gonna do a quick look, probably just one look. I'm not gonna do two different eyes because it's not like it's extremely colorful. Let's see where to begin. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Nana Pudding, which is pretty much banana pudding. That's gonna go in my crease to start the transition, all right? A little bit of kickback in the palette, no big, definitely picked up. All right, I see it a bit more there than I do in my mirror, but that is quite all right. Again, this is just gonna be our transition shade. I am gonna bring it out. Just bring it slightly into my nose contour, which I did do a little bit off camera with my usual contour, but I have something else from them that I'm gonna use just to intensify everything. Just switched out my brush, and the next shade I'm going to grab is Bread Pudding. I'm actually getting hungry for some dessert, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pick some up here. Again, some kickback, not a big deal, but definitely shows on the brush if you can see that. I'm just gonna continue building up that crease. This one is definitely reading a lot more subtle than I thought it would, but we'll build it up, excuse me, and hopefully she's a bit more present. But they do feel soft. The shadows do not feel chalky in any kind of way. And I do feel that they're blending really, really well. I'm just not seeing too much color payoff, which is a little bit concerning for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, so far I'm not particularly blown away with this palette. Not really seeing much. I will get in close. I mean, it's very subtle. Maybe someone with a lighter complexion, these will pop off a bit more, but so far for me, I'm having to work to get that payoff, but we're gonna keep moving. Next up is Mango Pudding. Got a smaller brush, and let's see. Again, you know me, I love me a rusty tone, and that actually looks really pretty. Okay, kind of see it. It does look a bit more orange in my mirror, and I can tell it looks a bit more orange on camera. Yeah, I'm not actually mad at that. At least it's showing, which is what I've been trying to get the rest of these to do. All right, we got something going on there. Good. Just a little bit more in the outer corner. Much better. I'm happy I can see something now. All right, so now that we're getting some color in the crease, I'm definitely happy with that, thankfully. I'm gonna go in next to really just, hopefully, define things a bit further. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of warm cocoa. Okay, let's see. Not really getting it. I'm actually gonna do the other eye on camera so you can see as well. Maybe it's my angle, I don't know. Yeah, I'm seeing it more in my mirror here and a little bit better there. Okay, so we're getting something. I'm gonna do more of a packing motion just to really put it in place. Because again, I want some definition here. So there are some shimmer shades that I do want to put on my eyelid. All right, much better. And I will bring a little bit from my brow right into that nose contour. Okay, that I like. This palette has quite a few shimmer shades in it. We have Butterscotched, we have Spiced Caramel, we have Chia Pudding, and Almond Jelly. So I'm thinking of maybe doing the Spiced Caramel, which is right over here. It's like a soft golden kind of tone, We're going to try the finger method first, and then you already know, wet brush. Okay, feels very soft, actually very soft. I'm not mad at that at all. Nothing really clumpy in the pan. You can see it on my finger. I can see it in the mirror. Let's pray we'll do this eye so you get better visual. Thank you. We can see it. That's what I want. I'm going to put that all over my eyelid because I just love it. This just made me very happy. Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. You already know. We're going to blink and that one's going to be ready. I am very happy with how the shimmer shades turned out. Well, the shimmer shade rather, Spice Caramel. You guys can see that there. I am thinking of using butterscotch in the inner corner once we're done smoking out the under eye area, which we're going to do next. And I'm really just going to go back in with, let me see, who actually showed up to the party? Mango pudding and warm cocoa. Just going to smudge them underneath my eye. You've seen me do that a million times. No need to do it on camera. BRB. The under eye is done, nice and blended out, which is what I was going for. Next, I am going to grab that butterscotch shade for the inner corner, and for that, I am going to use a brush and I am going to wet it. So I'm going to start with the spray, Your Grace setting spray. This is obnoxiously cute. I can't wait to feel this on the whole face at the very end. So let's see. It honestly looks like a spray can of like Pam for those who actually cook or bake. All right, so the brush is wet. Here is butterscotch right there. Just picking that up. Definitely coated. And I'll do the side cuts easier. Just a little bit right there. You can definitely see it. I love it. I think it looks great. It doesn't feel chunky. Feels very, very, very smooth. I mean, the wet brush definitely helps with that, of course, but it really does feel nice and it blends pretty well. I don't feel any bits falling. I don't feel anything getting in my eye, thankfully, because Lord, any kind of glitter on a contact lens is actually worse than an eyelash. I'm not even gonna lie. But this did exactly what it needed to be done, and I'm happy with that. The next thing I'm going to do is eyeliner and mascara, which unfortunately I was unable to obtain from them directly. And I think their eyeliner is actually a liquid, which I don't wear, so there's that. I would have bought it anyway because it's really cute, but it's all good. We're going to do a pencil, do mascara, and we'll be right back to finish up the look. Liner and mascara are done. I did double check on my surface to see, just to confirm rather, that their liner is a liquid. And yes, the Lollipop liner is a liquid, which is why I didn't go get it. I will get it eventually just because it's a lollipop and it's really cute. And then mascara was out when I did make the purchase, so that's why I had to use something else off camera. But all good. Moving on, we are going to contour a bit further and also highlight. They do sell separate highlighters, but the cute little brownie bar actually has one in it. So I will show this to you guys right now. So I was like, why when I can just use the one that's in here? I think it's really cute, nice golden shade. This might really be deep on me right now, but we're gonna use a light hand and pray. For sculpting my forehead and my cheekbones, a little bit of my jawline, I'm gonna use a softer brush than I normally do, just because this shade is pretty deep and I don't wanna freak out and then you can't really take it away. So I'd rather build it than be stuck with a really harsh, draggy contour. We're not doing that today. It's Sunday. Okay, not too mad. Definitely blends pretty well. I like the shade. I can definitely tell, like, in a week or two, if I'm out in the sun, it will be very natural on me, especially on my forehead, because this really, really gets warm. So I am not mad at that. It's definitely helping with the lighter shade of foundation that I felt I have on. Just put up a little bit more. And again, softer brush and just using more circular motions to buff it out so I don't have that harsh kind of like line right there. Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all. I think it looks great. Okay, just a little bit for the jaw. And I'll just do a little bit here because I used my typical contour there earlier. Something is definitely in my eye. Now, I think I want to use this shade here. I'm probably going to buff it a little bit under the eye. I want to get the full use of the palette. Obviously, you know, I don't wear blush, which is why I didn't get the, I think it's the Neapolitan one. Has a hot pink, which definitely would have been an eyeshadow in there for me, but still. Oh, this is nice. Huh. I like this shade very, very much. Yeah, that shows up really well. I could have just done a smoky eye with these two shades, to be completely honest, or actually the whole damn thing. All right, next up, we are going to highlight. I am going to give this shade a chance on its own. Not going to wet my face or the brush yet. So we're just going to pick some up. It's not falling everywhere, which is definitely great for me. I hate messy highlighting anything. All right. I can totally see this in my mirror and there's no light pointing directly at it. So hopefully you guys can see that as well. And yes, I will wet the brush and add to it. I just want to give it its own moment without the assist. All right, a little bit in the Cupid's bow. I'll just say, wow, the one highlighter that won't show on my Cupid's bow first. Cute, love that. Really want to accentuate that because we are going to put on liquid lips. And now my nose is really shiny. Oops. But not mad at it. I think it looks cool. I'm here for it. All right, just gonna pick up a little bit more of that beautiful golden shade. Where's our sprayer grace? Whoops, wrong way. Blooper reel. I'm just gonna pack it on right there. Oh yeah, can definitely see that. Same there. We're not gonna do the nose because that's clearly shiny. And I'll just lightly dust a little of what's left right on my brow bone. All right, I love this. Next up, the lips. All right, so my lips are nice and hydrated with my Mario Badescu lip balm because these matte lip whips are potent. They are strong. They are going to stay on. So hopefully if you are being safe and wearing a mask, you don't have to worry about it transferring because I had a swatch on my wrist for 2 days. No shade, no kidding, nothing. I used wipes and everything. Okay, it took a whole shower and a loofah. But anywho, if you saw last week's video, you know I have the Midnight Truffles lip whip. I am not going to wear that in this video because all of last week was all about black lips. I just wanted to show her off. I do have a bold lip that I will be wearing, but first we are going to do Salted Caramel Mocha. So let's open her up. Always gotta start with a nude lip first and work your way up. Cute little applicator wand, nice and precise, definitely for lining. All right, don't want the lips too moist. Here we go. This is my first time putting their liquid lips on my lips. I've only swatched them, and so far it feels very light, almost glossy in texture, that is. All right, just gonna get one more little dip just for the edges. And there you have it. Salted Caramel Mocha Matte Lip Whip, that's a lot to say, is on. I love it. I think it's really nice. It's subtle, it's soft, it's great with this look. We have a whole daytime kind of moment right here. But I gotta go bold. If you know me, you know I will, and you know I'm going to. So we're gonna wipe this off really quick before it dries down because their lip whips are hard to take off. And we're gonna jump into the next one, and I will be topping that one with a lip gloss that I got from them as well. All right, as you can see, Salted Caramel Mocha is off. I did blend a bit of my foundation back into my lip just to soften it up, and I did rehydrate. Next up, we're gonna go in with She's Just Jelly. Definitely, literally, a jelly type of purple lip. Love these kind of shades. I mean, you know I do like more of a Joker, kind of gothy kind of purple, but I think this shade is really, really cute. I did like it when I swatched it, so I figured I'd give it a chance because there really wasn't too much in the bolds besides pinks, reds, and oranges, and that's the last thing you're going to see me do. So here we go. All right, same kind of applicator and tip from the Salted Caramel. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that's yummy. Pun intended. Yes, I'm being extra careful with doing this lip. We're gonna do a second dip and get the top one right on. She's Just Jelly is on. Not gonna lie to you, not particularly crazy about it as it's drying down. It didn't really layer up and stay a bit more on the purpley side. It does look a bit more red, but overall it does look nice with the eye look, with the way I did the face. So not mad at it. I don't love it. It's all good. I am gonna gloss it up anyway, and with that, I have Enchanted Jelly lip gloss. Yes, we're keeping with a jelly theme, clearly. Here we are here. I will definitely have to clean this off after I'm done using it. It's alright, I literally bought it for that purpose of being a topper. That's pretty. I really, really do like that. Just want to focus that shine right in the center. And I just contaminated the whole thing, but it's okay. For a gloss, I do feel it kind of dries a bit quicker. Not that it feels tacky, but it definitely kind of just sticks really, really quick. All right. I think the lip is done. I think the look is done. So you already know. Spray Your Grace, baking spray. This smells really good. It has a bit of a sweetness to it. I'm actually not mad at that at all. And it's more of a mist, which is cool. Kind of want to bake some cookies, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the look is done. Now the final thoughts. We will start with lips. The matte lip whips. I definitely do like them. I love the salted caramel more than the She's Just Jelly, but it is what it is. They feel great. The pigment is there. They blend really well, apply really well, and the applicator is awesome. The Enchanted Jelly lip gloss, love this. I want to try it on a nude lip, a bare lip, a black lip. I really want to play with it. It has this kind of like purpley iridescence, which I personally do love in lip glosses. So definitely a keeper. All three of them are a keeper. I will be using these very, very often. The Spray Your Grace baking spray. It smells yummy. Like I literally want to bake right now because it smells really, really good. It feels great. It does come off as a bit of a mist, which I like. And I love the fact that it literally looks like Pam cooking spray, which is why I want to get in the kitchen right now. But this is totally a keeper. Love it. Get into it. The Flower Translucent Powder. I'm kind of hit or miss. Upon dusting it off, I did see a bit of a film, something just kind of left there. So that's a little bit concerning. I will see what happens when I take some photos and even go look at my face in natural lighting in my bathroom. Other than that, the texture felt nice. Very thin, very soft powder. Did not feel chalky. It applied really, really, really well. So it's going to be a give and take. I will try it again, maybe even get a darker shade as I get darker anyway. Even though it's translucent, I do want to try a deeper shade. The Fun Intended Concealer. I know the shade did not look anything like what I saw on the website, which was very, very concerning, but thankfully it did blend out okay, so I'm not entirely upset about that. Either way, I can always just put some on my hand, mix it with the foundation, and keep it pushing. Not a big deal. It applied well. It looks decent. It hasn't gotten anything shiny yet, and it is, again, a dewy finish, and I'm oily. So far, so good. Definitely going to be some more wear time with this product. The Insta Bake Foundation. Cute. It was buildable. I really did have to build it to get the coverage that I typically like. And again, a dewy finish foundation, which is concerning for my oily self, but so far so good. Again, more playtime will be had with this product. And as we are jumping into summer now, I will be getting a deeper shade to try for you guys in a future video. Both of those products were awesomely and expertly applied with these blending eggs. Again, you get a carton of 6 for like 18 bucks. I did not spend much on this. And what, one beauty blender is like 20? Hi. Get you some of this, okay? This is awesome. It's squishy. It applies, even laid the powder down really, really well. So check it out. The Proof is in the Pudding eyeshadow palette. Didn't hate it. Didn't love it. It's kind of like in that, all right, we gotta work with this one a little bit. The mattes really had to be built up. You know, it took a lot for me to get even that orangey kind of shade to really, really show, but it shows, and that's fine. They feel soft. They feel very buttery, pun intended, and that's great. I'll take it. The shimmers, love it, period. Applied the one on my lid with my finger and the one on my inner corner with a wet brush, and they both look great. No chunkiness, no fallout, nothing hit my cheeks, nothing's gone in my eyes. That did not sound kosher. But they look great. I definitely really want to try the colorful palette when it's back in stock. Hopefully it is now. Maybe I'll just order it today and just give them a shot for sure. Last but not least, and probably one of my favorite items from the entire haul, is the brownie bar. I mean, all three of these were awesome. I loved how this contoured my face. I love this buffed underneath my eye, and I actually will use this in my crease in a future video. I would use both of these for a nice dark, ooh, wait, idea. Midnight Truffles, the black lip whip buffed on my eyelid with these two in my crease and my inner corner highlighted with that. How about that? Anywho, this was awesome. The highlighter applied flawlessly with a dry brush and with a wet brush. So there you have it. Definitely check these out. I will probably grab that Neapolitan looking one later as well, just to have and add to my collection. And that is pretty much it with today's taste test at Beauty Bakerie. Definitely want seconds. As always, thank you for watching. It was a fun little taste test at Beauty Bakerie that left me hungry for more. Definitely. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, leave a comment. Hell, leave a recipe or two. We're kind of hungry here. Above all, do not forget to toll the bell to be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And with that said, that is it on this one. You should know the drill by now, and if you don't, you're going to learn today. Whatever it is you're doing, be good or be good at it. Bye, everyone. Whoops. Wrong way.